don't give you a guest spot if you ain't gonna kill. Like you gonna kill. You know what I'm saying? You killed on my show with a boot on your foot. I'll never forget.
Well, no,
that.
I didn't have. Oh, it's about the live show. Yeah. She keep bringing this up. So yeah.
I love how.
First of all,
I love
crazy?
that I could never come to Chicago and not hang out. Me and you.
I performed for almost, and you know what's crazy? It made me a better comedian being in that booth because I couldn't move.
You had to stay still.
I had to stay still and then, because I was hosting Jokes and Notes, I couldn't walk out the room. I had to watch every comic.
Ah!
So
you was on comedy punishment.
I was on, but it was a beautiful thing to watch though, because you started watching how everybody worked, and then I got really good at just being in my pocket. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about the physicality of things. It's like, I got to be able to just talk this out because
because you can't. You're not a physical comic. Now you are locked into being a comedian.
Yep.
Sometime adversity bring out the best.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen you kill with that boot. And I remember when you got the boot off, boy, you felt like it was like vacation for you when you had that
tell
boot.
Me nothing that boot came off.
Now you had on both sneakers. You
couldn't tell me nothing because this thing. But I had to dress better because of the boot.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things I had to do because of the boot.
Because the boot made you Lil Braille, man. I always loved this is just a personal part of our friendship that I love. I love coming to Chicago and taking you places you've never been before. And your own.
This is a true story. This man took me to a club, right? I mean, the shit was popping. It was dope. I tried to go the next week. The building wasn't even there. I said, I swear to God, this was a club last week. I was just here with Bill Bellamy. And I'm not even lying. It was like, it threw me. I'm like, yo, this was a club.
We was just in there.
It was like a line. It was ropes. It was what?
But just segue from being a comedian and knowing that vibe and that wave of being one of the funniest comedians in the country and segueing that into a acting career. Like I saw you on the Carmichael show, getting your grind, getting your reps, and then I see behind the scenes you're writing and doing things. I'm like, okay, he's multifaceted with this thing.
Yeah.
And then a couple years later, next thing I know, you in Get Out and you steal a whole movie. Like that's dope as fuck, bro.
But then it's one of those things where I guess one of the quiet things I don't talk about much is staying original, and what my voice is got me all these opportunities.
Correct.
Jordan Peele said he was writing that and he was thinking of me. That's why when I was reading it, I was like, if I don't book this, I'm a terrible actor because this sounds like
just like me. This is how I talk.
This literally sound like me. If I don't get this,
something wrong with
I'm
me.
Terrible.
I'm terrible.
Because it sound like me. And come to find out, he was like, yo, I was writing it and I was thinking of you the whole time. And I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. But see, we don't realize as talent a lot of times the impression that we put out there, that little footprint, whether it's a stand-up moment, whether it's a performance in a TV show or a film. We keep putting it's just flashes of ourselves, and people catch it and they go, oh my God, I want more of that. Mm-hmm. That's what I feel about your career. You just keep putting flashes of people where they want more of you, and and it's perfect how you're not oversaturated. You dancing, bam, be like, damn, drop comedy special. Okay, cool. Boom, another movie. All right, cool, chill. Come back, bam. You just punch it. I love that shit.
Because I don't want to force that, yo. I think about and once again, you in legendary status. I think, and I feel like we should talk more about that. That's why I know they did the Def Jam celebration, but it's deeper than that to me. Because I think about even Comic View, you guys are all legends, and y'all showed us how to do this.
Correct.
So it's for me, I just wanted to be like my heroes. And then like Bernie became somebody I was obsessed with at some point because he was just
incredible.
He's so good. He's such an underappreciated actor.
Yeah.
Bernie was when you watch Above the Rim and the ride he takes us on.
Every role that Bernie Mac played, you felt like he put 1,000% into it. Because I remember when we did Who's the Man, and Bernie came up from Chicago. I was like, Bernie, you ain't gotta stay with me, man. We good. We go to New York and we do this movie together. We bonded over that film, and he was reading his lines all night, like he was studying for SAT or something. You know what I'm saying? He was very, very diligent about it. And then he would ad-lib too. Like he could do it 30 different ways, and all of them was funny. Like he was just that kind of guy, and that was one of the things that I learned from Bernie is preparation. You know, be ready for your moment and have your A, B, and C, because you might have to go to D, because the crowd might be weird. This might happen. Somebody might faint at the show. He always had a counter for everything. So that's one of the things that I learned from Bernie that I keep to this day in my timing with my stand-up, how I can go fast, I can slow up and then speed up. Like there's so many rhythms to it that people don't know about.
Well, that's a great thing. This last special I did, I used that muscle. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have time to tour.
Right.
So what I did is what I did. I didn't know where the set was going. I didn't know anything.
So you did this is the one I'm thinking it.
I said it, y'all thinking it.
I said it, y'all thinking
all
it.
freestyle.
You freestyled a whole comedy special.
Yep.
And you did not know what you was gonna say.
Nope.
What?
And it was an old muscle that I had in Chicago.
Okay.
When I was doing Wednesday, by the time y'all did the Who Got Jokes auditions, I was hosting everything. So I was freestyling every damn week.
Right. Because the same people were coming.
I would not repeat a bit. I didn't repeat shit. Every Wednesday for 3 or 4 years straight, I freestyle every. People was begging me to do stuff again. I'm like, no, I don't want to do it again. So by the time I got to my first special, all it was the best of me.
The best of your freestyles.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
that's dope. That's like sitting on the album. You know, that's like Jay sitting on the best of joint that he never released and he just dropping on the fan.
That's
actually kind of dope though.
I mean, it's so funny because Who Got Jokes like got the preview. You know, when I used to do the Hood Arrest thing, which is so crazy how like that translated to all the comics, right?
Wait, first of all, I'm glad you brought that up because I wanted to be documented that the Hood Rat Chick, the theme, the hand movement, everything is from you. I've never seen it before in life until you did it, and then I seen every other comedian try to duplicate it. Not they don't do the character all the way, but all the mannerisms and everything.
Well, that's why I never got like weird about it,
right,
or mad about it. I mean, it irritated me sometimes seeing it, and it's not even just that; it's like a lot of little stuff, right? And I'd be like, "Damn, these niggas."
They went and got your glasses.
Every little thing, man.
They went and got the beard.
Where I do the old man, like it's just like cadences of things, right? And I'm like, damn. But the key to that is to any comic watching is to keep staying original. People can try to do what you're doing,
but they not living it.
They not living it.
Yeah.
And so because you're not living it, you can't even tell the same story.
I saw so many people do their version of Booty Call when I first came out. They was like, yeah, last night, right? And boom, like they was trying to like. I was like, dog, I'm telling that from a real situation. Y'all thinking like it's a skit. That's an embellished real moment from my life, right? And I put it on stage. And that's what I love about comedy. It's like T.C. Cope told me this a long time ago. He said, life write the script for you.